What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. This one's entitled Dying from Comfort. I remember somebody, friend of mine's son said, those are first world problems, and I think a lot of times people are having first world problems that's killing them. You know, what I mean, what do I mean? Let's get into it. There are people who, when it comes to health and fitness, right? They don't want to eat healthy because buying cheap junk food is more comfortable. So that's killing them. But, you know, a bag of some bananas could be 45 cents a pound, but a pack of honey buns could be $1. But they're going to eat the honey buns, right? And then when they get sick from eating like that, what happens? I don't know why I'm sick. You know why. You got people, once you go run, do some cardio, join the gym. Oh, but it's hot. It's summertime. It's hot outside. It's so difficult. Everything is so hard. I would rather be in the air conditioner, chilling. And being in the air conditioner makes me feel good. Now, mind you, if you're eating bad and then you're not active, a body that that's in motion stays in motion. A body that's stationary withers away. So eventually, you're going to slowly start to wither away. And you can see people who keep thinking that, you know, they're not going to wither away because they're different. Okay. You know, then you have people who are dying because of comfort because they can't maintain, take care of themselves because they're comfortable with other people taking care of them. You know, so the person you may know, you're comfortable with them doing heavy lifting, but you're uncomfortable with lifting for yourself. So when it's that time to actually do for self, you might be a mental wreck. You might have a nervous breakdown because the comfort of not having to fend for yourself becomes very uncomfortable because the same thing gonna make you laugh or make you cry. You know, because now all of those comforts when you have to provide them, that weight comes crushing them. It just crushes you. But at the same time, if somebody continues to take care of you, um, they won't see you as a real adult. They won't treat you like a real adult. Matter of fact, so what's going to wind up happening is you're going to want respect from somebody for for them taking care of you like a child. It's not going to happen. But you're comfortable with that, and this is not a that's a figurative death, not a literal death. You know, some people can handle that, some people can't. As far as bad habits, smoking, drinking, that type of stuff. It makes you feel good when you're stressed out or partying or just kicking it with friends, right? But and it makes you feel great. But the feeling slowly eats away at your lungs, your liver, your organs, your other organs, and because that's your zone, doesn't um, it doesn't hit you that it's probably a bad zone to be in. You feel me? So now you suffering because now it's too comfortable. Now I'm gonna connect all of this in a second and bring it back around. Some people are dying from comfort when it comes to um, how can I say parenting. Other people do the real parenting and you don't, and you think it's cool when it's not, but because you can get away with it at the time, you take it. Well, like I alluded to earlier, like I said a little bit earlier, in life, what goes around comes around, and the bill is always due. So that time of being so comfortable that you're not taking care of yourself properly, um, you're gonna set yourself up for failure because it's gonna be a situation where you have no other choice. That's just how life works. You know, you eat bad, you you don't take care of yourself, you start smoking, you start drinking, and people are gonna tell you, hey man, either you're gonna change your diet and exercise or you're gonna die. And then it's gonna be that first part of it where your body is gonna be getting rid of all the toxins that you were so comfortable indulging in that you're gonna feel like crap. And it's gonna feel like it's not worth it. So now you're gonna literally choose to be comfortable killing yourself than dealing with the time it takes to get rid of all the toxins in your body that's uncomfortable for you. That process is uncomfortable for you. So you would rather kill yourself than go through the uncomfortable process. Same thing when it comes to working for yourself. If everybody else has coddled you and babied you and dealt with your excuses, or you know, you complained your way into people um, doing the work for you, you whined your way into it, you manipulated your way into it. It really doesn't matter. The bill always comes due. And what winds up happening is nobody else is going to work for you but you. Maybe, your parents took care of you, now your parents died, or you may be sick. You know, what happens now? Your siblings and people your age are not going to do it because you grown. Um, if you got kids, you can't depend on your kids when they're children, and so they can't help you. So now that's the breakdown where you may be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and literally it may be your first time dealing with adult life. And now the gravity of adult life is crushing you. Ain't nobody to call to ask for money. Ain't nobody to call to help you out. There is no sob story you can tell anybody to get you out of the situations that you've willingly got yourself into. And then couple that with the fact that you see people so far ahead of you, that's demoralizing. So, it is what it is. So at the end of the day, you're dying because of comfort. So what winds up happening is, um, what are we going to do next? Are you going to play the game to how can I say this? Um, Pass the buck, or are you going to live with it? And a lot of people just got to live with it. They've been passing the buck for years and years and years. And now they just stuck. And there is no sympathy because, like I said, you reap what you sow. You put in good, you get good back. You put in bad, you get bad back. But my old football coach used to tell me this all the time. Everybody has to pay the piper. It's your choice when though. You could pay the piper young, in the middle, or you could pay it old. But if I was you, I would pay it young, so I don't have to pay it when I'm, in those middle years or in those elderly years. because then you're just not built for it at that point. So, you know, and it's a bitch medically, it's, um, psychologically, physically, financially, because a lot of times people are putting themselves in worse situations because of their comforts. You know, I'm used to this. I'm used to that. I need this. I need that. These are not needs. They're really wants that you got accustomed to getting. But when those wants are no longer sustainable, it's crushing to your psyche. It is what it is. Um, so, tell me what you think. Like the video, or like the other old videos too. I'm saying that because that's what everybody else say. Subscribe and like, and y'all seem to subscribe and like. So fine, subscribe to the channel and like the video. We out.